Tekir. Once upon a time, in the animals' town lived two kittens called Pamuk and Tekir. Pamuk and Tekir lived in a very small house. Pamuk was a very tidy cat. He would put all his stuff in the cupboards and drawers. However, Tekir was very messy. He didn't keep his things tidy. He would throw them here and there, and he was very happy about the way he was. Every time his friend warned him, he would say, "I want my things to be where I can get them easily. I can't struggle to search for them in the cupboards and drawers." Pamuk was working as a gardener in the house of Mr. Nap the fox. Tekir was a waiter in the mansion of Hasubik the roaster, who was the town mayor. That day, Hasubik had to throw a party. Important guests would come to the mansion. For this reason, Tekir had to go to work earlier than usual. He quickly got ready. He wore his most elegant clothes and arrived at the mansion on time. The chefs and waiters were doing the last preparations in the kitchen. When they saw Tekir, they gasped and laughed at him. Tekir didn't understand why they were acting this way. He took the fruit juice tray from the counter. He went to the living room to serve the guests. The ones in the living room stared at Tekir. They whispered and pointed at Tekir to each other. Tekir was just about to go back to the kitchen. He caught Hosebik the rooster's eyes. Hosebik stared at him angrily and said, "Tekir, you stay in the kitchen, let someone else serve." Tekir became red with embarrassment. He immediately left the room. He went to a room where there was nobody. He stood in the front of a mirror and observed himself. His hands and face looked clean. His jacket and his shirt were matching too. His pants were tidy as well. He thought, "Why is everyone acting like something is wrong?" And then he saw his shoes. "Oh no!" he shouted. "I came with slippers instead of shoes, and there are also two different slippers, and they are very dirty. I need to go home right away and put on the new shoes I bought." Without telling anyone, he left the mansion in a hurry. He ran back home. As soon as he entered the room, he threw the slippers away. Then he started searching for his shoes. However, his room was so messy. Every corner of the room was full of colorful pair socks thrown here and there. A short sleeve was hanging from a drawer. A pant stuck out the wardrobe and it was on the floor. In the middle of the carpet there were many empty bags and boxes. Tekir angrily threw his things here and there. He looked in one wardrobe and then the other. He emptied the drawers one by one. No, no, no! He couldn't find his shoes anywhere. He started to sweat. He took off his jacket and threw it onto the floor. Then he started searching one more time. In the meantime, Pamuk came with a bucket in his hand. He was surprised to see Tekir at home. "What happened? Why did you come home so early today?" he asked. Tekir said sadly, "I was so embarrassed today." Then Tekir told Pamuk about everything that had happened. "I need to find my shoes immediately and go back to work. Please help me." Pamuk nodded. It's impossible to find them here in this mess. First, we have to clean the place so that we can find them. Tekir objected. I will take a long time to organize the whole room, Pamuk said, but we have no choice. The two friends started organizing the room. As Pamuk opened the closet door, a package of lentils fell down. Pamuk said in astonishment, "What are these lentils doing here?" Tiki said, "I must have forgotten them. I bought them a couple of days ago to cook lentil soup." Pamuk opened the drawer. He asked bewilderedly, "So what is the pot doing here?" "The other day I wanted to eat an omelette. That's why I bought it, but I forgot it here. The eggs are probably in the other drawer." He shouted suddenly, "My glasses! My glasses! I finally found them!" Pamuk said, "Look, here's your watch." One by one they found lots of things that Tekir had lost. Finally, everything in the room had been settled and organized. However, the shoes were still missing. Tekir said sadly, "I couldn't go to work today, and we also couldn't find the new shoes I bought." Pamuk said, "Don't worry. We will talk to Mr. Hosebik. If you apologize, he will forgive you. It's evening. We are both tired and hungry. Let's eat our dinner. Then we will continue searching for your shoes." After saying that, he went to the kitchen. He took a pot from the shelf to cook. He said to himself, astonished, "This pot is very heavy." When he opened the lid, he couldn't believe it. "Tekir, Tekir, come here," he called. Tekir replied, "I'm tired." Pamuk took the pot to Tekir and put in front of him. Tekir jumped up and shouted, "My shoes! My shoes! They are in the pot. I wonder why did I put them there?" Pamuk said, "I should be asking you that question." Tekir bent his head and said, "I know, this is really embarrassing." "My friend, you have to be more organized," said Pamuk. "Otherwise, many other embarrassing things will happen to you." Tekir smiled. "You are totally right. I won't forget this embarrassment for the rest of my life." Then he put his shoes in the shoe cupboard and washed the pot. Pamuk prepared dinner. Since that day, Tekir became a tidy cat. The two friends lived happily ever after in their tidy little house.